Wake up, Lloyd. Ugh. What? What time is it? About 2 a.m. I think. You look like you were having a nightmare. Are you okay? Yeah, I guess I was having some kind of weird dream. Wait. Huh? Something wrong? Oh, Randy, sorry, did we wake you? Don't sweat it. More importantly, where's Keto? You brought her back to sleep in your bed earlier, right? Oh, you two noticed? Yeah, that's right. She should be right here. As far as I can tell, the three of us are the only ones in the room. Guess we better go wrangle her in. Thanks, guys. Sorry for dragging you out of bed like this. Despite checking every corner of the third floor, Lloyd and Randy and Wazzy failed to find even the slightest trace of Kia. Having sensed the three of them shuffling about, Tio joined the effort, with the rest of the girls following suit. Soon after, the group called upon the hotel staff for help, expanding the search to the second floor. She's gone. So she's not on the second floor either. I'm terribly sorry. Given the circumstances, we weren't able to make a thorough search for every guest room. Well, you've already done more than enough. It's the middle of the night after all. Where the hell is she? Wandering off who knows where, half asleep. But this is growing more and more concerning. Where could she have gone? Searching via the ion system has also yielded no results. I have no idea where she could be. Oh. Zeit found her? Oh yeah, how'd we forget? We got our super sniffer on our side. What? He says follow me. She's this way. What are we waiting for after him? Oh, she went to see the Mishi nighttime show. That way, but tread carefully. Oh, you really do pick up what he's laying down. What could it be there that we need to be so careful about? There's not enough time to ponder over it. We need to move. Fran, Cecile, Ilya, Soli, Risha, would you mind staying here and waiting for us? But... Now I understand. We'd only slow you down if we tagged along. Alright, but if something happens, call us immediately, okay? I brought a first aid kit so I can treat any minor injuries. Thanks. Please be careful out there, everyone. Just contact me on your Enigma if there's an emergency. Is there an emergency? Remember to call us right away. I also have a first aid kit here. Try to make sure things don't get any more serious than that, though. Okay. Something has Zeit on high alert. That alone tells me that we need to proceed with caution. Why would Kia wander to the theme park by herself at this hour? It's a mystery. Just make sure to call me if something happens, okay? Might be able to request backup from headquarters if things get dicey. Well, just so you know, Short Stuff's just as hyperactive when she's asleep, all that tossing and turning. Man, where the heck did she go? What is this presence I'm sensing? Risha? I'm fine, don't mind me, but if I can offer a word of advice, you should make sure you're fully prepared. Anything could happen. Be careful, all of you. What, are we gonna fight like Campanella or something? We'll just hang back for now. I'll only slow you down if we try to tag along. Maybe that's for the best. The way Zeit's acting, I got a bad feeling about what's going on out there. All the more reason for you to find the Missy on the double, little guy. Okay. Let me switch out the party. Let's swap my party out. Let's do Ellie. There. Yeah, because we've had Tio in the party for a while now. Nice. Everyone has a max CP though. Perfect. Look at that. What happened to the banners? I'm not liking the look of this. Oh, it is Campanella. Fool. What is he doing here? When did this even happen? I doubt it's one of the park's nighttime attractions. Definitely not. Never have I heard of anything like this. Besides, there's no way they would ever vandalize Mishi's good image like this. Yeah, true enough. Wait, look there. Fool's Wonderland. They even went and goofed around with the name. I feel like I'm still dreaming or something. Well, I don't know what kind of dreams you have, but I'd call this a nightmare. Kia's somewhere up ahead. That's all that matters to me. We're going in no matter what. Let's get to stepping. Interesting. What could Campanella want here? Yeah, I'll save the game because I didn't save yet. Alright. Oh, he didn't replace the sun with the clown face, so he did replace the garden. That's some good flower work there. Good job. Someone around here has a pretty tacky sense of taste. I don't know what's going on, but they sure didn't hold any elbow grease back. I have to say, the hedge was a lot less creepy with Mishi's face on it. How dared they soil these sacred grounds? That clown could never replace Mishi. Just settle down, Tio. Forget that. What's important is where Kia ran off to. Something's coming. Watch your 2 and 10. What? My 2 and 10? That's like... it's the right and left. What are they? Don't like the special effects of that horror coaster, that's for sure. Whatever they are, they're hostile. Stop them. Please tell me they're not physical immune. Alright, they're physical immune. Motherfucker. I got... wait, this won't work either. Oh, it does. Never mind. Oh, I healed him to full. Oh, you're not immune to physical. Okay. Okay, I have to use arts now. No. I hate using arts. Wait, not all arts. You know what? I'm just gonna... I don't know what he's immune to, so I have to like throw everything at him. Earth, okay. Zany Zenith. Oh wait, there's another one behind it? What? Hazy Haze? Me when I name myself? What's your name, huh? They call me the Hazy Haze. What the hell was that all about? I couldn't tell you, but they were very formidable. I know, right? Damn it. They were immune to physical. How long are you going to keep hiding? Show yourself already. What? It's Campanella. Did you notice me, or was that just your intuition? Hey, it's him. Trails' most mysterious character, honestly. I missed him, though. I liked his quizzes, too. I hope he brings them back. I couldn't feel his presence at all. Bastard, who are you? Ah, where are my manners? Oh, and that's the Ouroboros theme. You'll spin too long. We've already crossed paths before. I just hope you haven't forgotten me. Ladies and gentlemen of the S3. It can't be, he's the Hakka who trapped all of us in Jonah's room at the B sector, as well as the person who supplied the terrorists with data on Orca's tower. Yeah. The first time we encountered each other was in front of the doll studio, right? It's pretty cool they're saying this, because that was an optional event too, so I could have skipped that entire encounter. And that scientist that he was with was another one of the Anguists, Dr. Novartis. I am Enforcer number 0, Campanella the Fool. Pleasure to finally meet you. He's from the secret society that threw Liberal into chaos. I figured something was up when you mentioned seeing them at that studio. To make matters worse, he's been colluding with the terrorists. But those unlucky terrorists met with quite a terrible fate, didn't they? They didn't fly into town thinking they'd catch the ire of Heiyue and the Red Constellation, that's for sure. But the Calvarians got off easy. Oh, those poor boys from the Empire. What a shame. How can you just mock them like that? You were on the same team, weren't you? They were your comrades. They were pawns. More like completely and utterly disposable. Yo, Capitella, how's Gilbert hanging on? Is he still alive? I figured they would be interesting enough to shake things up, so I gave them a hand. I couldn't care less about their goals or ideologies. Well, aren't you a piece of work? He resembles you, Wazzy, but with a trashy suit and zero tact. Yo, okay, Tia. Enough beating around the bush. Why have you come to Crossbell? What are you trying to achieve? And more importantly, what have you done with Kia? What have you done with the posters, too? Tell us or we'll force it out of you. Oh, I just like that. You're full of Victor, aren't you? There's no need to raise your voice, though. I haven't touched one hair of your pretty little princess's head. All I know is that she's walking straight through here in a dazed stupor just a while ago. Stop playing dumb, you little freak. But it's not. It's the truth. I think it is, too. I think it is as well. I think this doesn't have anything to do with Ouroboros. I think this might be DG. But you can believe whatever you want. Although Campanella being here is sus too. The fact of the matter is, I only came by this evening for one reason. To greet you. Dude, that's so cool. What's happening? Oh my god. They turned back. It's back to normal. Isn't that a little too grand to be a simple parlor trick? Was it some kind of illusion? Well, if you'll excuse me, I hope we meet again soon. Oh, and just so you know, your little princess was on her way to the castle up ahead. I'd suggest you make your way over before she walks herself into a horrible accident. See you next time. Is Campanella just gonna be like the mysterious guy that knows all the protagonists? So when he shows up eventually in like the last game, he's like, "Oh hey guys, what's up? It's me. I'm the lead writer of this series, Campanella. Give me a break." Is that what Ouroboros is like? Well, we heard a lot about them from Estelle, Josh, and Ren. On top of that info, we can safely say that they are more than proficient at hacking. What? Like we don't have enough maniacs in Crossbell to worry about. I just don't understand why. Why Crossbell over anywhere else? Well, regardless of what their gambit here is, we'll need to set it aside for now. Searching for Kia would be a more pressing matter, wouldn't you say? Right. You said she's at the castle up ahead. Let's go. Okay. I can steal some Mishi merch. Alright, fine. I can't walk around now. She went all the way up. Oh, there she is. Oh, we made it in time. The Musume is glowing. She's evolving. Why do I... Why am I a god? Are you alright? Thank goodness you're not hurt, are you? Huh? Yeah, what's up, guys? Is something wrong? Don't you what's up, guys me? What are you doing here, Kia? Why did you wander out of bed by yourself? Hmm? Are we at the castle in the park? What am I doing here? Well, that's just dandy. She doesn't recall a single thing that's happened. Do you think she was sleepwalking? I don't know. I mean, yeah, people do that, but all the way across an entire theme park? You really not remember, Kido? I remember hearing a voice in my dream that was calling out to me. Maybe it was like I was calling out to it. Well, if it really was just a dream, then no harm done. We're just glad you're safe. Yeah, you said it. Come on, let's return to the hotel. Gotta get you back to bed, okay? Why the castle of mirrors, too? It's kind of strange. Lloyd and the others then took Kia back to the hotel and put her to bed. Shortly after, they contacted park security to explain what had happened. Once things were ironed out, the IS-3 paid another visit to the scene, but failed to find anything that could explain Kia's strange behavior. Once dawn began to break, they finally returned to the rooms and slept until noon. After a long needed rest, they checked out at the hotel and left Michelin and with Maribel, who had arrived to pick them up. I guess they have to wrap this intermission up because there's just so much going on. Alright, some mystery. Campanella appeared. Kia's glowing blue. And Rishia's identity as Yin is still not being revealed, but it's getting closer. We got like so much to tackle though in this game. Like we need Wazi backstory, Randy closure on the Red Constellation. Hopefully we do get a bit more like Noel's screen time too. Noel's kind of a flat character, but like I'd like a bit more from Noel if possible. Like just a bit of, you know, internal struggle or something maybe. Obviously Ellie I think needs a bit more screen time too. Tio is fine. Tio's arc was already pretty much a main focal point in the last game, so I'm okay with Tio not getting some spotlight. We need to discover who killed Lloyd's brother. We need to discover how Kia got in the fucking box. There's like, I just listed 7 things basically that I want. It's a big wish list for sure, but that's kind of like what I'm hoping to get out of this. But I think we're at this is like what, the halfway point in the game, and Falcom climaxes typically end up being quite large. Let's just say like they're pretty large and long, so I'm not surprised if all my answers will eventually come in one entire chapter. But I know this trip has been more hectic than we bargained for, but did you have fun? Yes, I had fun. Man, I wish I had more tickets, that's what. We should go on vacations with everyone like this all the time. Maybe for our next one, we can stay at Armorica Village. Yeah, sounds like a good plan. I was expecting her to be more shaken up after that big scare last night. But seeing her now, it's like it never happened. Guess my worries were misplaced. What I should be focusing on instead is the society, or whatever it is they're plotting. Lloyd, is something wrong? No, it's nothing. Actually, Kia, you didn't happen to see anyone suspicious last night, did you? Like, say a young man wearing a pink suit? No, I don't think so. I was super sleepy, so I'm not really sure. Right, well, it's not that big of a deal. Forget I said anything. Oh, this is where you two have been. It's Maribel. Oh, hi, Belle. Hey, thanks again for inviting us. No, you earned a break, didn't you? And even then, you still had to work during this trip thanks to that so-called society. A gaggle of clowns, the lot of them. One of them had the gall to lay their hands on my darling little dolls too. The nerve of some people. The security department has best prepared themselves for a thorough restructuring in the near future. Yeah, best of luck to them. I hate to break it to you, Maribel, but I doubt regular security guards could have handled something like that anyway. Well, hopefully we can. We're going to have to be careful from here on out. Well, corporate efficiency aside, I just had the loveliest idea. But I want to run it by the both of you first. What do you say by taking a commemorative photo together with the entire group? Oh, that is a good idea. Is that like the group picture we took with everyone a while back? Yeah, it's a good way to preserve the memories you made with everyone. That way when you look at the photo, you'll have something to remember the trip by. Cool, then let's take one. It's decided. Up here on the deck would make it for a better backdrop than the cabin, wouldn't you say? Good point. Weather is perfect too. I'll go gather the others. Please do. And if you don't mind, could you inform the stewardess as well? Commemorative photos are part of the ship's service. She'll take the photo for us free of charge. For sure. Well, she said something. Okay. What is this? A separation anxiety? Huh? What is this? I know you never want to cause your loved ones any concern. Being a strong girl can be difficult, can't it? Huh? What? Oh. Never mind. Something is troubling you deep down, isn't it? I'd be happy to help if you allow me. Wait, why did she sound sus saying this? Ayo, what? Why is Maribel kind of sus saying this? Hello? What? Falcom, you can't just end a chapter like that, man. You put me back in there. Am I gonna be betrayed? I can't trust anybody. Except for Zeit. You can trust Zeit. Good. Things are proceeding smoothly. Oh, he's in the armored core room. That's like what, the Grandmaster? Celestial Globe. Indeed. Preparations have progressed to approximately 90% completion. I should have more than enough to carry out the order. Excellent work, Professor. First Anguis and sixth Anguis. Campanella, what can you tell me about the other enforcers and their ventures? I believe Bleu Blanc stopped by on for one of his little games, but he's already returned for his own affairs. Yeah, he better. Ren hasn't gone back to Crossbell since leaving for Liberal. As for you-know-who, I move that we continue taking a wait-and-see approach with her. Oh, is he talking about Luciola? She lent me some of those bound spirits of hers to play with, but I don't think she has any intention of participating further. It is Luciola, so she's still alive. After we saw her yeet herself down. That's perfectly fine. They are free to do as they please, just as the Meister is. But perhaps the enforcers have a bit too much freedom for my liking. Then again, this is how things are meant to be. What an irrational system she's put into place. She's put into place. Does that mean the Grandmaster is a woman? Okay. That is the Grandmaster's will, Professor. It is senseless to question whether it is right or wrong. Regardless, I believe our final guest has arrived. I was wondering where she was. Timely as always. New character? Oh no, it's another Anguis. Anguis number 7. My apologies for the wait. I see you've already started. Yo guys, yo chat. New mic, who this? Pay no mind, we only just begun. What is this, like the weekly company meeting or something? I trust matters on your end have already been settled. Yes, I left everything in the hands of the Oathbreaker. Yo, who is that? Turning our attention to Crossbell, it has been quite some time since I last stepped foot upon its soil. Isn't it amazing just how much it's changed? It's fair to call it the most advanced metropolis of the continent, as well as the center of modern civilization. I intend to return there before the finishing touches are made. What do you say to meeting me there? We so rarely get together. I have no objections. Okay, 7th Anguis is also a woman. Very well, I will leave the hereafter in both of your capable hands. Here is to the next step of the Grandmaster's phantasmal Blaze plan. Take care to set the stage well and proper. Understood. Yes, in the name of the Grandmaster. Yeah, when are we gonna see the Grandmaster though? I played 4 games now. I've never heard the Grandmaster speak once. He doesn't attend these meetings, man. The referendum regarding Crossbell's potential independence, as proposed by Major Qua, was drawing closer and closer. As pressure from the Imperial and Republican governments mounted by the day, so too did the citizens' fervor. Combined with the excitement generated from the debut of Archon Ciel's revival performance, emotions in the city were hitting a fever pitch. All the while a new concern was beginning to emerge from the shadows. Yeah, you're telling me, now Maribel's acting sus, like come on. I can't take all these betrayals, okay? Is that why it's called trails? Betrayals? Betrayals to Azure? Oh man. Did they say cryptids? Like the lizards? Oh shit, is that my boy, Scott? Hey, yo, that's my boy, Scott. That I did. And I believe it's appropriate to simply refer to them as monsters. Not only are they much larger, their origins are a mystery. What's more, they're starting to appear all over Crossbell. What? Wait, what is a cryptid in this context? Nah, that's a Pokemon. That's the one we went against. The commander isn't exaggerating. We couldn't handle it between the two of us. We had to retreat. Then it really isn't your average monster. I've come across bits and pieces of info regarding it, but there's more. Other types have been sighted as well. Wait, what's the time skip from here to that? Oh, that's the one we fought in the mine. Well, like, yeah, I'm just kind of curious what's the time skip here. That's the one we found back in the old mine. The hell, you telling me there's more of those things? This was taken a few days ago in the mountains to the north. Scott and Wenzel were able to exterminate it. Yo, my boy Scott. Well, that's a relief at least. Wait, you two managed to handle that thing all by yourselves? Yeah, dude, Scott's the protagonist. Yeah, but you had to get the jump on it to pull it off. It was all thanks to the CGF's intel that we were able to take it out. Right, but there was something very bizarre about the whole ordeal. Our arts didn't have their usual effects on it, and it disappeared into a beam of light when it was finally defeated. Yeah, well, just do what I do, just keep attacking it. That sounds familiar. Yeah, it's exactly what happened when we fought it. But you said it appeared in the mountains. Does that mean it was out in the open this time? Yeah. Until now, monsters like that only appeared in enclosed locations such as Stargazer's Tower and the Moon Temple. And it's speculated that some of the spatial distortion has emerged in those particular areas, but we can't explain why. These cryptids, however, emerged outdoors, both in the mountains and by the lake shores. We suspect the same spatial distortion effects could be occurring in those locations as well. Well, that's not good. I was afraid you'd say that. So is this why you're calling us all here? Yeah, we'd like to request the aid of the Bracer Guild and the S3 in dealing with these cryptids. The CGF has been on high alert at both Belgard and Tangram ever since the mayor's independence proposal. Simply put, our manpower is focused there, at least until the referendum is voted upon. We understand. The S3 is ready to help. Us too. Should we go ahead and decide how we're going to divvy this up? That'd be best. I'll provide you with all the data we have and leave you to decide on a suitable course of action. If at all possible, I'd also like to request that you look into the source of all this. Right, so there's two locations basically, and Bracer Guild will take one, we'll take the other. You suspect an external force is behind these cryptids' sudden appearance. I think of it this way. Dangerous monsters surfacing on our highways is a cyclical phenomenon. Ain't that right? The cryptids, however, are an anomaly. Their emergence doesn't align with that cycle at all. Which leads us to believe that there's an underlying cause. So whatever it is, it's capable not only of giving rise to these cryptids, but of distorting the fabric of space itself. Huh, interesting theory. Understood, we'll get to the bottom of this, I swear by the name of the supporting gauntlet. Alright. Man, they could have gave Scott a portrait. At least my boy Scott should have got one. But I never would have guessed we'd all get to team up for a job like this. The notion would have been nearly unfathomable from the start of the year. Just goes to show we've come a long way since back then. Yeah, you guys have really made a name for yourselves. If things don't work out with the police, you could always just get hired at the guild in a heartbeat. Absolutely. I'd be more than happy to have you in the guild, Tio. I think it'd be a perfect match. Are you certain the guild is the one you intend to pair me with? Well, we appreciate the sentiment. That aside, I don't have a good feeling about whatever these cryptids are. Me neither. I think we should split the work up so we can get to it. The CGF's report mentions 5 of those things in total. So if you wouldn't mind, I'd like you guys to take care of 2 of them. Offering to do most of the job yourselves. You're too kind. Are you sure that's okay? It seems a bit disproportionate. Plus, Arius isn't here to help this time around. That's exactly the reason. You guys will be feeling the pressure from his absence just as much as us, if not more. Not to mention, monster exterminations are typically a Bracer's jurisdiction. That is true. That is actually very true. So yeah, this like 2-3 split does make sense. Bracers are more familiar with monster extermination. We both have other jobs to take care of in addition to the cryptids, so I think dividing things up like this is for the best. You insist? I mean, I don't know if I'm really okay with pushing all of this onto you guys. Don't sweat it. It's not like we aren't doing the same. We're not on the same team. And besides, you guys will probably have your hands full with the society again before long. Oh, yeah. And I was trying to forget about those lunatics. The Society of Ouroboros. The Bracelet has a history with them already, does it not? Yeah. Estelle and Josh and the rest of the Liberalian branch first encountered them during the Liberal incident. The guild has had quite a number of run-ins with them across the continent since then as well. Not to mention the attack on the guild branches in Urbonia. That's suspected to be their doing too. Oh, that's so cool that Wenzel mentions that, because that was in the Cassia store from Sky 3. Nice. They actually addressed that. Yeah, it's when Cassius went to Urbonia, but we found out that Cassius was baited to Urbonia, so the whole conspiracy and the Richard's little revolution could happen during the first game. Ah, man, that's so cool. It all comes around. Our presence in the Empire has declined significantly ever since, thanks to pressure from the Imperial government. They're so prolific. For real, the more I learn about these guys, the less I want to know. Truth be told though, the guild doesn't know a lot about who they are or what their internal structure is like. We don't even know what they're after most of the time. All I can say for sure is to watch your backs around them. Yeah, and give us a ring if you run into any trouble, you hurt? These cryptids aren't the only common enemy we have. Those snakes are our problem too. Got it. Honestly, like, Estelle's group was pretty stacked, right? Because, like, there was Zin and Josh, so that's how they were able to defeat pretty much most of the enforcers that we met in the first 3 games, like Walter, Luciola, Bleblanc, and even Lowe, right? But with this lineup, I think the Crossbell team is significantly, just like, objectively, like, less weaker than the Liberal cast. I think Randy is probably the only one who could go, like, toe-to-toe with everyone, and I don't think he could beat Walter. Like, just like power scaling wise. I think like maybe Lloyd too. Like, Lloyd's pretty talented, but yeah, just my thoughts. Chapter 3, Budding Turmoil. It's budding, all right. Okay, cryptid survey report. Reported sightings of large enigmatic monsters, referred to as cryptids. The CGF is working to gain more insight into the situation. Little is known about them. They exist. As such, countermeasures have yet to be devised. As long as they're not weak to physical, then I don't need info. Trust me. They're located at Ursula Road. Possesses various tortoise-like characteristics. Small cave along the sandbar. Sighted by a guardsman on patrol. No attempt was made to engage, as the creature did not stray from its location over a short observation period. It does, however, grow aggressive when approached directly. The next one is in East Crossbell Highway in a clearing past the boathouse. Oh, it's by the fisherman's wharf. Plant-like creature possesses an enormous mouth. Sighted by a resident of the nearby boat shed, this report was yet to be verified by the CGF, as with the cryptid in Case A, it does not move from its general location but becomes combative when confronted. So they're territorial. It's the sandbar on Ursula Road and the outskirts on Eastern Crossbell Highway. We haven't been to either of those places much lately. Well, they don't sound as aggressive as the ones that appeared back at the old mine, at least. Still, wouldn't hurt to get ourselves fully prepared. We also need to investigate what's causing them to appear, right? Yeah, but given the spatial distortions reported, the higher elements time, space, and mirage must be at play. Well, I should be able to perceive when the higher elements are active. But ascertaining the source of the cryptids, however, may prove difficult. The reason the higher elements went haywire at Stargazer's Tower and the Moon Temple remains a mystery. Actually, wasn't the Sun Fort over at the ancient battlefield the same way? Yeah, I remember the higher elements being active when we entered there too. However, the abnormalities ceased to exist once the crisis was resolved. And unlike at the Moon Temple, we didn't have to stop any bell to do so. Which makes determining the source that much more difficult. Well, no sense brooding over it, we still need to get a move on. Chances are this won't be the only job we have to take care of. Good point. Alright, let's go check it out after we're done with the terminal. New jobs. Can I talk to Sergey? Okay. Check the request board first. A Taste of Crossbell. Crossbell News Service. This is from Grace. They're planning to publish the Gourmand's Guide to Crossbell. We'd like to petition the Special Support Section for assistance in gathering materials for this project. Okay. It's not Grace, it's someone else. Oh my god, it's frickin' Raymond. Come down to Crossbell Station ASAP. I need you to help me catch a counterfeit dealer. Chief Tolta. My son seems to be up to something, but hasn't told me a thing about it. I suspect that has something to do with a suspicious man who visited the village a few days ago. Would you be able to investigate whatever it is my son is scheming? Okay, the chief at Armorica Village. A dangerous monster. Okay, just another extermination. Alright. So, Armorica Village, Raymond, and CNS. Nothing to report. Alright, let's get going. Looks like the requests aren't slowing down today. I doubt it's because Arias isn't available right now. The chief said he was going to visit them in the hospital today. It'd be nice to join him if we were in the area. For sure, even Keto went yesterday from what I heard. She was feeling pretty down about it. Oh, the surgery, right? Right, because the surgery might be happening right now. Well, if we use the car, it shouldn't take long to get to the hospital. I'm sure we can make some time to go visit the McLeans ourselves. It's a good idea. I know they did what they could to fix Shizuku's eyesight, but it seems the technology just isn't quite there yet. Oh, I see. So there's been a bit of a time skip. And the surgery didn't work out. And that's the way it sounds. Thankfully, the operation wasn't necessarily a failure, though I suppose it couldn't be called a success either. Okay. Interesting stuff. Okay, before I end today, I'm gonna place all the frickin' decorations I bought. I bought so many decorations. Nice. I bought myself a training punching bag and a model plane. Excellent. Did I get anything for Randy? Not too shabby. What'd I get him? Oh, a surfboard rack. Aloha. Alright, what about Tio? Oh, this is Wazi. I got Wazi a frickin' aquarium. What a fancy guy. Wait, what? While at the S3 building, Loading the others decided to take a break for their duties. After a cursory check-in with the CPD headquarters, they each retired to their respective rooms to rest. What? Wait, what? Did I just trigger an event? Are you there, Wazi? Yeah, the door's open. I triggered something. Okay, I guess I'm not ending the episode then. Oh boy, jumping back into action again, are we? Yeah, HQ didn't need anything else in particular from us today. That's a cap. I was about to head out. Hold on a second, Wazi. There's an awfully fancy chair you got there. Oh yeah, this? So you noticed this is a Ramiferian-made recliner. It was designed with ergonomics in mind. You'd be hard-pressed to find anything more comfortable. Do you want to try it for yourself? You don't mind? Go right ahead. Fancy chair. Well, alright, here goes. Yeah, don't fall over. Wow, this is practically life-changing. It almost feels like a cloud molding itself around my body. Doesn't it, though? Considering how efficiently it washes away my stress, I find it a necessity. Especially after a long night's work dealing with all of my thirsty clients. I can only hope you're referring to drinks. Just don't forget about your long day's work at the S3 too. Still, I won't deny that it's relaxing to sit in. The aquarium over there really helps with the ambience too. Yeah, the one that I gave him, with fish included. I would have taken you for the type to look after fish though. Is it a hobby of yours? Well, I guess you could say it takes me back to simpler times. Don't mind me, just talking to myself. I hate to interrupt your little slice of heaven, but is it really appropriate for us to spend so much time alone in here? Not that I mind, but the others might get ideas. Ah, shoot. Let's hurry downstairs, everyone's waiting for us. After you. Completed Wazi's decoration collection. Oh my god. I got all his little gizmos. Okay, cool. That's the chief's room. Okay. Oh, I didn't get anything for Ellie. Okay. This should suffice. Yeah. Oh, nice. I got her a Kagemaru Piggy Bank. I think Kagemaru also shows up in Tokyo Xanadu too. This spot looks good. Yes, I played Tokyo Xanadu. That was my first game that I played from Falcom. That's how I know of this franchise. If I never played that game, I would have never known. Oh, Kia. And a cushion. Oh, hey guys. Is everything okay, Kia? You haven't been the same since you visited Shizuku yesterday. I'll be okay. Hey, Lloyd, is it going to be hard to fix her eyes? Well, probably if I had to guess. Doesn't sound like the surgery was a complete failure, but she still has a long way to go. I see. Hey now, Akito, I know it's hard, but you can't let it get you down forever, right? The last thing Shizuku wants is for you to be all in the dumps because of her. Randy's got a point, Kia. Shizuku needs you now more than ever. Your encouragement and friendship are the best medicines you could ask for. Yeah, you guys are right. I have to cheer her up the next time I see her. That's what best friends do for each other. Thanks, guys. I'm feeling a little better now. Oh yeah, I promised others I'll play with them, so I should get going. Sure, just be careful out there. I need like a spin-off series like 10 years later where it's like Kia and Shizuku, like dual protagonists. You got the freaking daughter of the Divine Blade of Wind and Kia, like ancient weapon or something, whatever she is. I sure hope so. At the very least, she perked up almost instantly just now. No time to mull it over though. Let's get going. That'd be a fire game, man. I'd totally play that. Call it Trails to Kido. Trails of Kido. Kind of rings off quite nicely. He says, "Don't let your guard down." We won't. We already know exactly how dangerous those cryptids can be. Thanks for the concern, Zeit. We'll have Tio call you up if we need backup. Alright, wait. I haven't been checking the rooftop this entire time too. Is the cat still there? He is. I have some fresh hauls on me right now. I'm sure Kobe would appreciate it. I have not been feeding him. I should have been feeding him every chapter. Oh, you gave me this to me? Thanks, Kope. We'll make sure to put it to good use. Yeah, in Zero, if you fed Kope every chapter, you get one of the best quartz in the game. But I've been neglecting to do that because I'm not paying attention. Alright, let's do one swing around the city, and then I'll end today. Just so I can check out all the new shops and items. As always, we'll buy 2 of the new weapons, because I'll need one for crafting. So I might as well gear up now while I can. There's a fist weapon called Screwdriver. Some new armor too. I'll just buy 2 of them, really. I don't think I have to worry too much about armor. Alright, we good. I will equip my stuff after. Let's check out Genten. Any new quartz? There is. I can buy Shield Breaker now, damn. So I gotta start breaking the good buying the good ones now. They give 4 of the element. Nice. Leg Breaker. Lloyd, break their ankles. Voice Breaker. Yeah, okay, these are kind of sick, honestly. I'll come back and dupe those maybe if I need them. Let's buy the Crossbell Times. I want to read that. Issue 5. Everything else I own, right? Yes. Yeah, I want to take a look at this real quick too. This one will be loaded for sure. As the referendum approaches, okay? The poll will not immediately enact independence, but instead gauge the will of Crossbell's people. Citizens are encouraged to consider their decisions carefully. So it's going to be a democracy, or a democratic vote. Calling Crossbell's history complex may be a gross understatement. The region is generally believed to have a key point on major trade routes. Okay. Crossbell's role and future. International economy with open borders, constructing and preserving stable diplomatic relations is essential. What role should Crossbell play? Public forum to be conducted. They'll be hosting one. On the topic of state independence, experts will debate the merits of each perspective, deferred to the public's opinion or understanding of the issue. IBC's acting CEO, Maribel. Damn, Maribel. I'm looking at her like completely suspicious now. What did she mean by that? The IBC announced that senior board member Maribel will be appointed as its acting CEO. Okay. highlighting historic moments upon the battlefield of the Sun Fort. Deep within lies a gigantic ruin. The vestiges of the Sun Fort, a public entry, has been prohibited for some time due to the monsters infesting the area. Many are unaware that the Great Bell of Crossbell actually originates from the Sun Fort. Okay. And beware of monsters, right? The ones that we're hunting. Okay. Shall we check out the other quarters? West side, west side. I doubt Elia and Sully are here, but no, door's locked. Yeah, they're out performing. Alright, in that case. East Street, Bracer Guild? Yeah, I didn't think anyone would be in. We're counting on you to pull your weight on this case. With Arias out on leave, the branch is short-handed right now. Make sure not to leave too much work for the other bracers, okay? Don't worry, Michael, or Michelle, we'll take care of what was assigned to us. None of us can blame Arias for taking a time off because of Shizuku after her surgery. That's right. Thanks for being so understanding. I'll leave it to you to handle the investigation however you see fit. Good luck out there. Alright. Oh, is that Sunita? Our family came here for lunch today. This mapo dish is delicious. My, these noodles are spicy. Just one taste is enough to perk you up. They're quite delicious, but I have to say, they're giving me the vapors. Thought I'd treat my family to some delicious Eastern food today. Glad I did too. They seem to be enjoying it. Oh, Reese. Oh my god, I completely forgot about Reese. Oh, the S3. Fancy meeting you here. Hey Reese, are you here for lunch? Indeed, I completely forgot that Reese was in Crossbell. Hopefully I've been stalking her, just like I've been stalking Estelle and Josh in the last game. I mean, what? I came into town on my break for something to eat. The fried rice at this restaurant is simply delectable. Oh, Reese, you haven't lost your love for food. She's right, though. That does look good. But what about the plate count? She's gonna put Shan Shan through the college at this rate. You're a good one, Randy. There's something odd about seeing a church sister in a place like Long Lao. What an odd combination. Lily doesn't seem to think that this is out of the ordinary for Reese at all. I'll be returning to the cathedral soon. Our doors are always open to you. Yeah. Well, that's because Reese is a fatty and a small body. Oh, I gotta see if Wald's in too. Wonder where Wald is right now. Beats me. He doesn't look like he's been at the pad for a while either. Well, there hasn't been any trace of the guy anywhere for 3 days now. The last time he was spotted was when Hui and them ran into them in the harbor district. Yeah, and Wald totally ignored them when they tried to get his attention. Something's definitely up. Let's split up and search for clues. Those guys don't know where Wald is? That's concerning. Where could he be? Alright. The best place to check any place Wald might have gone. Look everywhere you can think of. Turn the whole city upside down if you have to. On it. What the heck? So Wald is still missing? There's like so many like side cases going on. Alright, well, let's craft my weapons real quick since I'm here. I can make... yes. New weapons. Honestly, a new weapon is like the only thing I need. Because I can just auto-attack everything to death again. It's just what I like. Beautiful. Alright, we good. I'll give Lloyd, since he's always in the party too, the best armor and best boots. Not at the cost of movement though. Yeah, I'll keep it. Alright. Oh, I gotta talk to Jingo. Of course I do. Mama's out drinking. She's been busy sorting through the inventory since early this morning. Down in a few stiff ones in her way or rewarding herself, she said. Okay, man. So you're here manning the store by yourself. Abbas knows so much about sort of subjects. I'm always learning something from him when I'm around. Business is booming down here lately, huh? Starting to get a little jealous about how about referring some customers to my place after they have a drink. That hardly would be safe, and I find it difficult to believe you aren't doing well for yourself already. You got me. They get along well enough. That doesn't surprise me. They're both a little on the screwy side. You say that as if you don't fit right in. He's just taking a break. Risha's not in her home, is she? No. Yeah, she's probably out right now. Admin district? There's the CPD area, obviously. I guess I can check in here. I don't want to talk to Raymond just yet. You're familiar with Palm Party, right? I just picked it up myself. We can play it together sometime if you want. No, I feel bad if I beat Fran though. Hey guys, looks like you got saddled with handling those cryptid things, right? Reports that they're like the monsters you encountered back in the old mine outside of mines. Yeah, hard to say what they were beyond that though. But we're going to investigate. We're going to keep investigating until we find out. Fran, is something bothering you? It's just I don't want anything to happen to you guys. They say cryptids are supposed to be crazy strong. Well, that much is definitely true. But I promise we won't bite off more than we can chew. You don't have to worry so much, Fran. Yeah, I know. The S3 has already made it through way tougher things like this. But I'll keep cheering you on the same. Once you come home, you'll have a patented Fran Seeker smell on the terminal waiting to hear from you. Oh, hell yeah. I call dibs on making the next report to Fran. Yes. Check the DG. Oh no, I can't. I don't have anything new. I'd like to though. Is that Pierre? Oh my god, why does Pierre get a frickin'... This better not be a secret request from Pierre. Margaret, how could you do this to me? You never had eyes for other men before, what changed? I have to do something before I lose her for good. I must. It's Vice Commissioner Pierre. How often do you see him on the first floor? Looks like something's troubling him. The S3? How long have you all been standing there? Don't tell me you heard what I was saying just now. Well, we didn't catch anything specific and that makes you feel better. Though you did mention something about a Margaret having eyes for other men. Ooh, could that be the name of your favorite hostess, Vice Commissioner? How dare you? You watch your slanderous mouth. Margaret is the name of my missus. Missus? You mean your wife? Yes, you fool. Between losing my wedding ring and being passed over for the role of commissioner, she's been nagging me like never before. What do you mean I found your wedding ring? In the last game. Wait, what am I telling you all this for? Nah, that's right. Vice Commissioner came off as pretty whipped when he lost his ring. That was months ago though, but from the sounds of things, it's still giving him grief. So be it. I have no other choice. Beggars can't be choosers at times like this. Look alive, S3. I'm giving you a top secret mission straight from the Vice Commissioner. Top secret? What are you talking about? I'll be frank. I would like for you to investigate my wife. You want us to look into your old lady? Wouldn't utilizing your position for private matters not violate department policy? You let me worry about department policy. Time is of the essence here. Consider it a formal request, or whatever they call it. If it makes you feel better, now what do you say? I guess we could. What should we do? We aren't marriage counselors. Okay, you clearly need a hand, so can you start over from the beginning? You really help me? Good, I'll tell you everything you need to know then, but not out in the open. Follow me up to my office, we can discuss the details there. Oh boy, your wife has been seeing a host? That's right. As I understand, she's been going to several clubs lately. However, there's only one host in particular who she's been meeting with in secret. And you're positive this man is a host? I was about to ask the same thing. Do you think you should have a little more faith in her? I do, but I decided to risk it all to find out for sure. That's how I came across the evidence in her purse. Margaret is meeting with a mysterious man named Clyde. I was right. It was right there in her daily planner. What kind of man has a name like that, huh? It's a stage name. He has to be a host. I wouldn't call that irrefutable, but I won't say that he's categorically wrong either. Dude's grasping for every straw I can find. So you think she's seeing a host, do you? I'm sorry to tell you, but I never heard of one who goes by Clyde, and believe me, I would have. What? Seriously, Wazzy? Hey, it's a social business. Generally speaking, I know the names of all the hosts working the clubs in the entertainment district. I can't rule out the chance that he's some rookie who slipped my notice, though. Wait a minute, you seem awfully knowledgeable about all of this. Don't tell me you're that new addition to the S3, the one who is in fact a host? Why, yes. You scoundrel. You're a member of the police force. What would people say if they found out what you did off duty? Please try to calm down, Vice Commissioner. What matters right now is figuring out what exactly your wife has been up to. That's right. And trust us, we're already tired of lecturing him on that particular issue. There's no getting through to him. Their words, not mine. Back on topic. You mentioned searching through your wife's purse, correct? Not that I've condoned the act, but did you find anything else that might benefit our investigation? Well, let me think. She had another picture. Now I remember. Her appointment reminders had a location penciled in alongside them. Apparently she's been visiting the restaurant in Central Square almost every afternoon, okay? Restaurant in Central Square, you mean Ving Sect? If this Clyde truly is a host, why would he meet your wife in broad daylight? It's not uncommon, a little secret tryst while the husband's at work. Happens more often than you'd think. Plenty of hosts have regulars they only meet during the day. Then I'm right, aren't I? Again, Vice Commissioner, settle down. Could you stop riling him up on purpose, Wazzy? Who, me? Why, I'd never. At this rate, I think we'd have a good grasp of the situation now. Would you mind stepping back and leaving the investigation to us? Fine, whatever you think is best. Just make sure you get to the bottom of this, but do so with the utmost discretion, am I clear? Understood, we'll get right to it. Man, I can't believe you agreed to this. To be fair, the Vice Commissioner did seem genuinely concerned about his wife. I think it's worth investigating until we see the truth of the matters for ourselves. If we must. So where should we begin? Let's try the restaurant in Central Square first. If his wife has been there with this alleged host, we might be able to get some info just from the two directly. Sounds like as good a place as to start as any. Shall we be off? Why is he so into this? He is invested. Okay, and Raymond's in here too, right? Oh shit, Dudley. How's it going, SSS? I have a feeling I'd be seeing you soon. Would you all have been entrusted with investigating the cryptids? Yeah, that's right. Keeping your ear to the ground for what we're up to, are we? Don't flatter yourselves. The decision was made by the CGF, so it's only natural the news would travel along the grapevine. I've also been informed that these monsters are anything but ordinary. Battling them will be no easy task. Be sure not to underestimate them. We won't. Thanks for the warning. That aside, it looks like you're being rushed off your feet with counterintelligence work. What'd you expect after Qua went and proposed independence with half of the continent's leaders in the same room? And now we got spies coming out of the woodwork trying to get into Crossbell to find out what'll happen next. Our hands are full trying to keep tabs on all of them. Are there really that many? There's also the Red Constellation and Hayway we to contend with. And of course we can't ignore the more common criminals either. The situation we find ourselves in has us covering multiple bases at once. It's to the point where the 2nd Division has been taking on cases that would usually be entrusted to the 1st Division. Hence why we had to make this little 2-man huddle here. And that does explain why the two of you are spending quality time together. Hard times can lead to some strange bedfellows, eh boys? Shut it, Orlando. The point is, it doesn't matter how thin we're stretched. Duty calls, so we'll do what we must. At any rate, you all should focus on what's been tasked to you as well. This cryptid business isn't something that can be ignored. We know, we'll take care of it. Nice. We have a large backlog of cases, but I suggest you leave the counter-espionage to us. Sweet, okay. So Dudley's here. Where the hell is Raymond? Is Raymond just not here? Where the fuck's Raymond? I'm not going to talk to him right now, but... Oh, chapter 2 is done, right? Intermission. Chapter 3. Oh, he's at Crossbell Station. Okay, got it. And then Piers. Yeah, fucking Pierre, man. Oh my god. Can't believe I got another hidden request from Pierre. Oh, I can go into this building now, too. There's just rando people now. Can I buy stuff here? Welcome to Orcus Tower. Feel free to ask anything? Okay. You're the S3, correct? If you don't mind, I'd like to explain what we do here. The counter before you is for admin services. My job is to process public records. Should you ever need any assistance, please feel free to see me. Okay, well I can't do anything here. This reception counter handles a variety of public service procedures. You make utility payments. I can pay my rent. Alright. Do you have an authentication card? I'm afraid you won't be able to ride the elevator without me. Okay, so I can't go up here. Got it. Aw, man. Alright. At least I can go here now. That's pretty cool. Harper District. I have to go into CNS because I have a request there. Is there anything else of note around here? Nope. Entertainment. We can quickly swing by Arc-en-Ciel. Why not? See what they're up to. Oh, there they are. Is that Sully? Oh my gosh. Sully's getting ready for the debut. The Debussy. Look, Risha and Sully are on stage. Is that Sully's Star Princess costume? It's gorgeous. Yeah, but take a closer look at Soldier. Or Soldier. Seems a little uncomfortable up there. How was that? Even? Perfect, right? He's gonna be blown away by my skills. Well, it would give you a passing mark, yes. That's all. What about you, Risha? Tell me what you think. I didn't miss a single step, right? If I had to offer a word of advice, Sully, I would put a little more emotion into your movements. It's difficult to explain, but it may help to picture yourself the way you want the audience to see you. Ah, I want them to see me. Can't you be more specific? Randy's right, she's struggling. We should probably leave them be. I agree, this would be a bad time to interrupt. Alright. I can't talk to them. Where's Elia then? She in the stands? Oh my, she is. What are you doing up here, Elia? Oh, if it isn't my favorite little guy and his merry band of friends. Guessing you're here to give us some encouraging words before the revival debut. Something like that. Were you looking in on how Sully and Risha rehearsal is going? Yeah, you know it. Can get a great view from here without them noticing. It's good to see they don't need me there to give it their all. They both remind me of myself when I first joined the troupe. I guess even you were a rookie at some point. Kinda hard to imagine though, huh? Feel free to tell us all about it, we got time. Yeah, it's not that I don't mind, but I wouldn't want to bore you kids to tears. We promise you won't, we'd love to hear your story. I remember all the papers mentioning how high expectations were from your first performance. So you had captivated the city even before debuting. If I may ask, what was it that made you pursue a career on the stage in the first place? Good question. I say it all started when I watched Arc-en-Ciel back in my childhood. I get it, so you wanted to be just like them, is that it? No, not exactly. It's true the productions were impressive even with all their talented cast and elaborate sets. But at the end of every show, I would always feel like something was missing and I just couldn't accept it. What do you mean? Well, everyone and their mothers would go about how amazing the show was. I was afraid there might be something wrong with me to think otherwise. There was tiny baby Elia thinking, come on, I could do better than that. Can you imagine a total amateur like me thinking she could outshine Arc-en-Ciel if she was just given the chance? Wow, so you were just as passionate even when you were little. With an attitude like that, I can already see all your friends you made with all the friends you made when you finally landed a spot in the troupe. Yeah, I won't deny it. I was a talentless, inexperienced amateur dancing on the toes of the real pros. But in my heart, I believe I could be the one to raise the bar. So I told myself that if I let my performance do the talking, then eventually I'd earn their respects and win them over. Which made you who you are today. Maybe. You kids know by now that I'm a perfectionist. The catch is, I don't believe Arc-en-Ciel has ever put on a perfect show. That's why I went out and mined 2 diamonds in the rough, Risha and Sully. With the 2 of them at my side, I believe we're oh so close to putting on the ultimate show I've dreamed of. Wow. You're the most ambitious person I've ever met. They say hard work beats talent every time. But in your case, Elia, both of them apply in spades. There really is no one like you. Couldn't have said it better myself. Oh please, you don't have to flatter me over a boring story like mine. You guys finally have a night off, you should come see us put on our revival performance. Risha and Sully are going to set the stage on fire with yours truly. It's going to be our greatest production yet. Of course, count us in. We'll look forward to seeing you put on the show of your dreams, Elia. Well, that's cool. Got some backstory. That's where Ernest was before. Ain't no one care about Ernest. Residential district. Are the Hayworths in here? The chief of our worker village called Harold over this morning. He wanted to discuss something, but it didn't sound like a business negotiation. I wonder what it could be. It's probably related to the side quest that we're getting called there to do as well. He's supposed to have the day off, but he went somewhere. Is he working anyways? Why? Do I have to throw hands at Harold? I really don't want to. Really don't want to. Oh, this house is vacated now. Because those 3 guys left, right? Rip. Oh, can I go into the geofront still? Oh, I can. Okay, I have no reason to though. Maybe I can talk to Ellie's maid? Oh, Lady Ellie, I nearly had a heart attack when I heard about those terrorists at the trade conference. My stomach has been in knots over you and Master Henry's safety, and ever since. Joanna, you don't need to stress yourself out so much about me. You know that I have the S3 at my side, I'll be fine. As you say. And the butler. Master Henry's been carefully considering his approach on the matter. What interests me personally is how the average Crossbellian would decide to vote. That it does. And the chief is not in here. Oh, maybe he's in here? No. Alright, that takes care of that. We went to downtown already. Station Street. And I can't enter the geofront from this side. Who is this guy? It's just a random tourist. This guy looks more, like, decked out than anyone else. Billy! Tread carefully on the highways, yeah. Alright, let's go speak to Raymond.